Have you ever started a workout routine, felt very motivated for the first week, but then somehow stopped after 2 or 3 weeks? If that sounds familiar, the problem probably wasn't discipline. Most beginners, they don't quit because they're lazy. They quit because the routine they chose simply doesn't fit their real life. Maybe it looked great on paper, but once life gets busy or you feel exhausted after a long day, the whole thing starts to fall apart. So in today's video, I'll show you a simple way to build a workout routine that actually fits your life. Because when your routine fits your real life, consistency becomes much easier. The motivation trap. One mistake I see beginners make all the time is designing their routine based on motivation. You start feeling inspired, you watch a few fitness videos, you see people training a lot, and all of a sudden you feel like you should be doing the same. So you create a routine that looks ambitious. Maybe work out 4 to 5 times a week, maybe doing both cardio and strength training. It feels exciting at first, but 2 weeks later, something happens. Work runs late, life happens, you feel tired, then you missed one session, then another. And suddenly, the whole routine feels broken. But here's the important part. That doesn't mean you failed. It just means that routine was designed for your best weeks, not your average weeks. Find your consistency number. Instead of asking how many days should I train, ask a different question. How many days can I actually show up almost every week? I like to call this your consistency number. Not your maximum, but your reliable number. If you're not sure, start way smaller than you think. It's much easier to add another training day later than to recover from a routine that was too big from the start. Because consistency doesn't come from ambitious, massive plans. It comes from the routines that are realistic. For many beginners, that number is actually smaller than you expect, and that's completely fine. 2 consistent workouts every week will always beat those 4-day routines that falls apart after a few weeks. Design for real life. Once you find your consistency number, the next step is deciding where those workouts actually fit in your week. Another helpful rule is this: design your routine for your average week, not your perfect week. Your perfect week might look like this. You slept well, work is calm, you feel motivated. But honestly, most weeks are not perfect. You might have to pick up some extra shifts at work, something emergency might happen, or you might just feel tired, exhausted. So when designing your own routine, ask yourself, in a slightly messy week, how many workouts can I still do? One simple way to approach this is to look at your actual calendar. Try to find 1 or 2 time windows that are usually stable. Those become your anchor sessions. They are the workouts that hold your whole routine together. Everything else in the week is optional. That way, even when your life gets extra busy, your routine still has something solid to stand on. Because once your routine is stable, you can always build from there. But if you start too big, your routine will never stabilize. Start small, grow later. When your routine actually fits your life, something interesting happens. You start collecting small wins. You show up consistently, you repeat it next week. And gradually, training becomes a part of your regular routine. For beginners, forget about all the complicated workout splits. A simple structure often works well. For example, start with 2 full-body workouts per week. Each workout covers major muscle groups and major movement patterns. That alone is enough to build strength and make real progress. Once that routine feels stable, not exciting but stable, then you can expand. Maybe add another training day, maybe move on to a more complicated workout structure. But the key ideal is simple. Your workout routine should grow with your life, not the other way around. When life gets messy, Unfortunately, even the best routines will get interrupted sometimes. Life happens, work runs late, you feel drained, or you're going on vacation for 2 weeks. That doesn't mean your routine failed. Most of the time, it's just a small disruption in the week. And a good routine should be able to handle that. Because your routine doesn't have to run perfectly every week. It's meant to survive real life. If you had to skip one workout or even a whole week of workout, it's totally fine. Just shift it and do it later. Once your routine starts to feel stable, the next question usually becomes, am I lifting enough? If you're not sure about that yet, I made a video explaining how to know when you're ready to go heavier. Check it out. I will see you in the next rep.